Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's March 2021 and made it through the last 30 days. Nothing really super crazy happened over the last 30 days, but I made about $7,000 in gross income, 1,200 I paid in taxes. Still, targeting to max out the 401k this year, so I'm right on pace with that. So it's taking about $1,521 a month into the 401k. 330 into the employee stock purchase plan, and then almost 4,000 take home pay this month. Then for my wife, it's the exact same as last month. So she's working her full-time job and then doing a little bit of adjunct teaching as well. So we're still on pace to max out her 403b as well. So hers is at 16,002 or sorry, $1,625 a month into her 403b. So she'll max hers out a little bit faster than I will, mainly because she only gets paid once per month. And so for me, I'll have 2 months of the year where I'll get paid 3 times. And so that will catch me up to what she's contributing. But that's how much you'd have to contribute each month to your 401k or 403b if you wanted to max it out for 2021. For HSA, we're targeting to max that out as well this year, so that's $387 a month. Same for insurance, will be the same for the rest of the year. So she made about $2,600 in take-home pay. Attendants both paid on time, and so $2,275 from them, and then another month of getting, I guess, free money from the government. So $2,800 in stimulus checks that my wife and I made this month. This is just, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I said it back here a year ago in March, and then same thing in January. I don't feel like my wife and I should be getting this, but not much we can do about it. So total gross income for the month 17,000. Take home pay was about 9,000. So we're taking home about 50%, a little over 50%. Yeah, of our take home pay, so of our gross income. For net worth, again, nothing too crazy happened this month. So all the houses went up their 2%. House number 6 is at 50,000. Over the next 2 to 3 months, I'm really I'm gonna rent a dumpster probably in April and spend my maybe $300 on the dumpster, throw all the trash away and all the deconstruction that I've done over the last year, and then maybe paint the building out back. I have some old paint that I can use for free just to paint. It's like a little shed out back. So I'll probably paint that and get it mowed up, weed eated and everything, and then probably list that sometime middle of the summer, maybe June or July, maybe August timeframe. So somewhere in there. So we're getting really close to getting rid of house number 6, but um, nothing else with any of the other houses. I did update vehicles this month. I try to do that every 6 months or somewhere in there. The truck went up in value. So I guess used car prices, a lot of them are going up. So truck specifically went up to 29,689. So I did move it up. 2018 Honda Civic went down about $4,000. I think mainly we bought the car for 14,000, and so we're still, it's still a really good deal when we bought it. I guess a year ago, a little over a year ago now. So yeah, I think it was just overvalued a little bit here. I hadn't updated it for the past year, and so yeah, now it's 17,200. No changes with the 1946 Chevy. Yeah, it's just 21,000. And then the 2013 Honda Fit is 6,986. So pretty much, we use the truck for like rental property stuff, hauling stuff, things like that. The 2018 Honda Civic, my wife drives to work every day. And then the 2013 Honda Fit, it was my wife's first car when I think she was 18 or when she was 18 or 19 and just starting college. So she bought that car brand new. It's got really low miles on it. It's probably got 50,000, 55,000, and it's almost 8, 9 years old. So we kind of use that for the dog. We put the dog in there. It's a Honda Fit, so it's like a hatchback kind of thing, so you can haul a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, all the cars are doing good. I don't really foresee us needing any new vehicles in the short-term future, but so that'll all probably stay the same. For M1 Finance, I did throw another $15,000 in there, so went from 45,000 up to 60,000. Again, just dollar cost averaging. I'm hoping I can have that done sometime in the middle of the summer, maybe, or maybe by like fall timeframe, like August, September. I can have all my cash pushed into there. For HSA account went up about another $1,000 this month. 385 of that was us. The rest of that was just market gains. 401k is up to 115,000. So I'm assuming the market is just continuously going up. My guess is mainly because the stimulus checks. It's just raining money everywhere for people. So we're just going to stay in the market and keep doing what we're doing. But employee stock purchase plan, my company went down like maybe 4 or 5% this month. Again, nothing crazy. It's a single company, so there's good news and good quarters and bad quarters, and I still feel like we have some room to run on that. We're still just cranking out COVID vaccines left and right, so I'll probably hang on to the employee stock purchase plan until I feel like we're not to a point where, or we're to the point where we're not going to grow anymore. For the 403b, my wife is up about $6,000 in that. So overall this month made $27,000. I guess minus 15,000, so maybe it's $17,000. Or is that right? $12,000 in market gains. 15,000 of that I put in to M1 Finance here, but nothing crazy with the debt. Paid the minimum payments like I always do. So totals are here. I'm paying off about $700 a month, it looks like, in debt right now. For cash, we had a decrease in cash. We put 15,000 in M1 Finance, and so we actually saved another couple $1,000s again this month. So all in all, not really too bad. Maxing out my 401k, maxing out my wife's 403b, her HSA, all of that stuff, and we're still able to save a couple $1,000s a month, which is that's awesome. Most people have a savings rate of maybe 10%. I guess most people have zero savings, but it's kind of recommended 10 to 15% savings rate, and I think we're probably at 50 to 70%. It would be my guess. I'll have to calculate that sometime, but my guess would be at least 50 to 70% savings rate right now, which is good. That's probably why our net worth is just cruising on up over the past couple years. So but yeah, cash went down just a little bit because of the transfer into M1 Finance. And then rental property account, I put the like down payment on the roof. And so my plan with the roof, it's gonna cost about $8,000. So 1,000 of that I put in this month to like as the like deposit for them to buy some of the material and stuff, and then I'll pay the rest of that next month. So I will probably pay some of it out of my personal checkings account and then some of it out of the rental account. Um, I don't know, just a personal preference. I don't want to get the rental account down too low, so I'll probably keep it between 8 to 9,000. It might go a little bit below that, depending how much, but it should be about $8,000 next month. And that new roof is going to go on house number 5 here. Yeah, the first rental property that I purchased. So net worth at the end of March is $712,258. So an increase of about $12,000 compared to last month. So not quite as good as it's been over the past couple months, but I've not had a negative month now since September of last year, and that was just slightly negative. So things have been pretty good for the past year. No complaints. Both my wife and I are fully employed, so we're not one of the people that are worrying about losing their jobs. Both of us are actually pretty busy right now with work and everything. So, yeah, I don't know any other updates really for the month. I guess house number 4, the house that we're living in, I've pretty much completed all the renovations for that. I got rid of the green tile floors and the wallpaper and the white carpet in the upstairs bathroom and yeah, painted it all. So it's actually in really good shape now. I kind of just did one room at a time over the past like 3 years now. So there's really not a whole lot more that I want to do. It's just keep the yard cleaned up nice, and that's really about it. Maybe a little bit of landscaping out front, but nothing too crazy there. So house number 4, we're fine living in the house for now. I can't really justify putting house number 4 as a rental. First of all, it's in like a large neighborhood with maybe 500 or 600 houses. So it has an HOA or homeowners association. It's like $10 a month. It basically keeps the lights on and keeps people in check, making sure they're not doing crazy stuff like planting like corn in their front yard or anything. So we don't mind the HSA, but the problem is the HSA prevents you from making it a rental property. Second problem is, the house is worth around 300,000. So yeah, I would need to rent it out for probably 2,500 a month, which it's a 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, and I don't think I could do that in my area. Usually people that are able to afford that much in rent would just buy their own house and have their own mortgage. So it doesn't really make sense to rent out house number 4. So my wife and I are just going to hang tight in there. It's a nice house. We're not, looking to move anytime soon. So yeah, so I did mention last month too that I'm probably going to move house number four's value up. The house across the neighborhood that's the exact same layout as ours did sell for like 351,000, so just over asking price. It does not have a basement like our house does, so that kind of indicates to me that we are a little bit undervalued for house number 4, and I probably should bump it up a little bit. So probably next month I'll move it up to 325, I guess, and that way I'm still being conservative, 25 to $30,000 under what it's probably actually worth, which would just represent the closing costs. Like if we were to sell house number 4, we'd have to pay closing cost on that. So yeah, next month I'll move this to 325 most likely, but. Yep, that's really it for March. So again, kind of a boring month, just going to work, putting money in 401ks. No housing projects really, other than house number 6 here, which just wrapping it up. And yeah, so closed out the month, $712,000 net worth and $228,000 ahead of my goal pace of becoming a millionaire by the age of 30. So hopefully we can get to like 300,000 above, maybe $250,000 above. So we're just going to keep pushing hard throughout 2021, keep going to work, keep putting money in 401ks, and try to get house number 6 wrapped up and get that one sold. So thank you all for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Next month's videos are on the screen now. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, things that you'd like to see in future videos, just comment them down below. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.